Hey there, Chad here. Thanks for joining me. Let's play Rising Star 2. And now I advanced a couple of days looking for venues to play at, and I came in and I practiced a couple of songs leading into a day where we have a gig, and this one popped up. April 14th, 2000, Metallica sued Napster. Any experience gained today will be tripled. So we're going to take advantage of that. We do have a gig tonight. I think it'll tell us right there. It is here in St. Louis. That helps. Let's get to doing some repairs and some other stuff. So I went and I think I scheduled one more battle at one of the mid-tier places. That was all I could really find. Weren't nearly as many of those available to me as I thought there would be. They're available. They're just already booked with other shows. We are, and so can't do those dates. So we'll need to let a week go by or so where we've moved out, and some of those venues have different offerings later, and we'll see what happens. There we go. That's all experience. We knew that probably wasn't going to be terribly effective, but everybody's done their due diligence now. We're going to go outside. Again, we do have a show tonight, but I think we will mow a lawn. I'm sorry, busk, not mow a lawn. We're going to busk. That will give us a little more experience, a little bit of money. I did mow a lawn in Topeka, I think. Maybe one other one somewhere. I don't remember where. Covered the driving fees for the 4 days or so that I was driving around. And that worked out well. Head up here. Always good to triple point on gig days, that's for sure.
Hey, good luck in your gig tonight.
Well, thank you. I saw a label pop up. Depression. Yeah, that one's common right now. Popular right now, I should say. I think we're just going to go with the same set. Nothing has... Oh, we do have one new song there, don't we? Come to think of it. His Seat Prefers. And Carla's Islands. You know what? Let's go for it. Let's get rid of Joy Neal's His Ship is Alana. Make sure we're not breaking anything. Doesn't look like we are. And we're going to go His Seat Prefers, Carla's Islands. Start the gig. One of these has to do better than the rest, right? Oh, we got 6 or 7 points right off the bat there. And a broken string, which means we have to cancel one. We'll cancel this one, and audience interest level went way down because of that. Probably not winning this one, folks. I'm just going to fast forward to the end. Well, okay. Not outside. Yep, we win. That's a little silly. We probably shouldn't win that one. I kind of rather would have not won that one. Don't want the popularity hit. So our popularity is Horizon. That will help with the fans showing up to shows and buying shirts and things like that. And we do need the money, so there's that. But nothing exceptional in what we've been playing.
It's Shady O'Grady doing the night shift.
Thanks, Shady. Let's go home. I may have the volume turned down a lot. You might not know why I'm saying thanks, Shady. He's talking in between those. After you do a show, he usually is on the radio. All right. Oh, we have 3 that we have won that not hung up. So let's go ahead and do that. Put one there. Eventually we'll put these somewhere that's a little more, feels a little more appropriate. Generally wouldn't want my awards on the ground, but for now, that's going to have to do. We'll find another wall eventually. Probably put them all like over here in there, but we're up to 5. I like that. I like that a lot. Let's see. We can develop ideas. I was not terribly diligent while I was doing the search for other locations in doing anything in the evenings. So develop ideas didn't happen either. Taking that, we'll go down to the bottom. Haven't done these in a while. Sixes become tens, and now we can only do threes and ones. A couple of double jumps there, though. Those are always helpful. Save a few points. There we go. All right. Back over to practice. We're looking pretty good. We have 2 songs here to practice. One of those will be ready for our gig tonight. Let's get there. We will drive. Flying was really not an option. And this will be yet another battle. And I'm concerned I have overscheduled the low-end battles because we're going to blow right through the limit for being able to do the higher-end ones. But that's okay. We're winning. I think that's just fine. I Answer Yesterday is the song we canceled last time. Let's go ahead and do this. They Decline the Future. We're going to do our newest songs. Just like that. We are in Missouri, so we know we're okay on our types of songs. Here we go. Only 5 points that time. 5 points that time. 5 points that time. Okay, that last song might have gotten a few more points than the rest. We're going to win that one. And there it is. Congrats to us. Better prize money. 3 shirts sold, 1 copy of a CD, more popularity, and everything else that goes with it. That last song was only enjoyed, but it went up 8 points. That's good. This went up 7 points. Not bad. 10 points. That's what we expected there. Again, we'll get songs that make it go up 40 points in the future. These are very, very low numbers. We just got to work on it some.
It's the weird part of the night.
We have indeed earned another award. So we'll drive home. And we're up to $13,000, which is definitely enough to start recording some of these songs. Even though they're going to be low quality and we're not going to do a whole lot with them. In fact, we would probably otherwise delete a bunch of them. Let's go ahead and record them, earn the experience, have a CD out there, and we can see how that mechanic works a little bit. But for now, let's put our award on the wall. Up to 6. There it is. All right, coming in here, merging ideas. Ooh, we have some 15s that we can do now. That should go up to a 20 or a 25. I was hoping for 25. We'll take what we got. There we go. And now we can only do a 1. Here's a 1. Done. Okay, that's everything. Practice. Just the 1 song, so we're going to want to write another one. I'm going to highly recommend we write a yellow song this time. There we go. Something smells at the balcony. Okay, sure. We'll go with that. Let's use that 20. Let's use a 15. Limits us to some 10s. What do we have in lyrics? Does Angel have any 20s that we could use? She does. Where's that put us down here? It's still at 10, which is okay. We're at 65. Well, we're seeing some improvement. Not great, but some. In our song qualities, we will soon be writing 100-point songs, though. I'm not concerned about that. It would just be nice to be there at this point, you know? All right, let's do some practice. 2 songs to work on now, and we're going to go ahead and trash this song. I just don't need it anymore. Today is the start. It's got some 15s in there. That not bad at all to salvage that. I'm kind of to the point where I think we salvage this one. We probably can salvage that one once that one's ready to go. Joy Neal's starting to look at quality. We have some 40s, a 41. Well, 41 is our best song. These aren't showing much signs of life. Nothing has been loved except for this one, so nothing avoids the headsman if we want to continue to improve. I'll hold on to that until I have another blue, though, just in case. And let's see. Yeah, gonna do it. That puts a few 10s and 15s out there for us to sort through, and that does tend to be helpful. It gives you a few more, although we're out of quality points, right? Oh, no, wait a second. We have 65. Yeah, good. So let's merge some of these. Here's a 20. That becomes a 15, and we're down to 15 points. Though those big ones really suck the points up quick. I mean, that's something to note. We are literally at the end of the run already. Can only do a 1 at this point. Here's one. And there it is. Production boosted in an extra level. Love it when that happens. Practicing 2 songs. There it is. Oh, this is what happens. Topher doesn't have drumsticks. We need to go to a music store. Not a bad idea to go ahead and go to a music store and find some quality stuff anyway. Kendall's Music, Angus's Deluxe. We'll do that. It's second closest anyway. Third closest. Oh, Donovan's Deluxe. We're going to go to Angus's. Be great if they'd be playing AC/DC in here, wouldn't it? All right, let's look at consumables first. Nothing that helps Chad. Kiwi doesn't have any. He needs drumsticks for writing music, for playing music, stage presence. He's got all 3 coming here. Okay. All right, well, let's get a few of these, a few of these, and a few of these. Those all benefit him. And let's look at drum heads. That's helpful. And we have a little money now, so we have the ability to be a little more generous when we see something that's helpful. Go ahead and get it. I think that's worth it for now. It'll only help on his playing. That's one place we need some serious help. It's 6 points. That's hard to ignore. There are no other bonuses there. We're going to do it. Only buy one of them. Might as well look at his possible drum sets for him. Stage presence of +3. That's, that's probably worth doing at $200. We'll have to repair it. We can do that right away. Let's see if there's anything that's better. There's a playing. Stage presence and writing won't need as much work. Stage presence and playing. Stage presence. That one hits 3 boxes. That one hits a couple of boxes. That's worth looking at. That's worth taking a serious look at. I think I'm going to go with the stage presence 3. That wouldn't be horrible. Stage presence 4. We're into the thousands now, and that is starting to be 10% of our budget. We have 3 other people to worry about. Let's go back up and find, is that the one I was looking at? There was one that was like at 600. That was a 3 or a 4. It was playing 4 at 900. Stage presence plus 4 playing 1. Let's go with that one. Don't have to repair it right now, so that's decent. Let's go ahead and move on. If I look too long, I'll find 3 other things I want anyway. Okay. Plus 1 stage presence for Angel, plus 2 stage presence for Angel, plus 2 stage presence for Angel. I think we'll go with the $10 version of that, though. Let's look at amps. I haven't looked at amps for a while. Priority is probably playing, followed by stage presence. Writing music plus 3 is not a bad thing. Playing at 5. Playing and writing music both go up. We're going to grab that. Now what that will do is probably, yeah, this amp here, which she was using for playing, is no longer being used. There's no tag on it. So we can sell it, and that money will go into her fund, $144. So anything here, obviously the disposables you don't want to do this with because you want to hang on to those. There's no gain. First of all, selling them there's no point to sell them. You trash them, you don't sell them. But like guitars, things like that, amps, pedals, we can sell them when they're no longer needed. You can also hang on to them and make those repair fodder. That's something else you can do. Certainly not a bad idea. She has some options for this as well. I'm kind of inclined to maybe take a harder look at those. Going to be a lot of ones down there, although for $57, a plus 1 point, that's probably worth it in the short term. Not seeing any plus 2s in the low 200s. There's a plus 3. We'll grab that. And then we're going to move on. Kiwi hasn't gotten anything new in a while. Let's take care of that. Plus 3 writing music. Well, she is our music writer, so she's pretty good there already. But there we go. That one looks pretty good at 400. I probably should say I'm setting a budget to 500. Oh, that we're going to grab that one though. And this is why you don't do that, because for another 150, we're getting 9 points up. That's not nothing. Is that the same amp? Good chance it is. A lot of times when you see that, it's the same amp in better quality, better condition. Well, I guess that's the same as quality. So this one's 100. This is the same one. It's not as in good a shape. I'm going to go ahead and grab the more expensive version just for fun. Nothing that gives us more points. So we'll go with that. There we go. So she's got a nice bump. Did we buy anything for Angel? I don't remember. Stage presence, everything. Writing and stage presence for $400. Ooh, writing and stage presence, the same amount, but they're 2 more points total. Gotta like that. Let's go with that. We're gonna go with this guitar for now. Does not trash any of your other guitars. It just means that whatever she was using was not single use. Okay, well, our stage presence isn't that bad, right? I think we're seeing that. We're winning these contests. We probably could stand more playing. There's a plus 7 for playing. That's, again, difficult to pass up. We've got the money. Let's do it. All right, that's enough for everybody, though. We're calling it there. I don't even remember where we were heading. We were going to practice. He didn't have drumsticks. That's what it was. So we're going to come back in here. Yeah. Spent, $7,000 buying drumsticks. That sounds pretty typical for me, actually. There we go. Oh, hey, we have a gig coming up. We thought you might be interested in playing with us. Yes, I would probably be interested in playing with you. 6-song gig here in St. Louis. End of the month. It's that last Saturday. We can certainly do that. For $300, we're going to take that. Nice. Okay. We practiced these. They went up. These are starting to slip a little bit. So some of that is possibly because we have higher point totals now because of the changes we just made. That makes these able to go higher, and that's why they freed up a little bit. So one more day of this. I didn't pay attention to see how many points we got. I do want to know that. So we'll look at the 69 going up to 95. That's 26 points. So we're able to get 26 points for 2 songs. That's 52 points a day is where we're at. That's outstanding. Let's practice. If we only do 1 song, it's not that beneficial to us because it'll only go up 35. So we're losing 20 points there. We spread it across multiple songs. None of them will go up a whole bunch. So I think we write a song at this point. Let's write a blue song. Develop ideas. Don't see any of the red ones. Here we go. There's a new 10. New 6. Another new 6. That one jumped double. Okay, let's come down to the, I think these are green. There's a swinging 15. And we have enough space for that. It makes it a 20. We now have to max out at 6s though. And now at 1. We have one more we can do. That's a 1. Topher's going to grab that spot. All right, let's write a song. Let's come down and see if we can use that 20 we just put in there. Do we have a good option for lyrics? We have some 20s for lyrics. Rhythm. 10s. Only 10s. What if we choose the other one? Still 10s. Lots more 10s though. Here's some 15s. I bet we can find something to fill in there. Kiwi, Angel, Chad. Maybe we can get a Topher. Maybe. Nope. Not that I'm wanting to grab. We'll go with a second. Oh, we can go with this one too. 15, 12. We'll go with the 12. That puts us at 65 points. Be great if we could have gotten one of these 15s. Hey, look at that, 70 points. We bumped Chad out of the cycle, but we're up to 70 in the quality of this song. It's going to be a blue song. Whenever is shallow. And there is a piece of me that says, make it a fast song. Let's get a couple of these that are really exciting and really do drive up the audience. We don't need the blues until that starts happening. So maybe we will do that. Separate Fruit. What a great name for a song, right? Separate Fruit. Again, band name. Be a good band name. All right. It's Thursday. We just wrote a new song. We probably need to go ahead and practice everything. We'll do one more day here, one more contest. Let's do everything. Select all. 16 songs, everything should get at least 3 points. Let's see what happens to these that are middling or leveling, but they're maxed out otherwise. So, well, we didn't max them all out, did we? That's kind of good. Let's head to Chicago. That's where the gig is tonight. And there we go. Yeah, we used a little bit of cash there, didn't we? We were at, I think, in the 13,000s, spent 7,000 on instruments and stuff, but that's okay. That will help in the long run. That's the goal. Not going to mow a lawn this time, although we are going to buy one right now. Maybe I should do that. Yeah, I lied. We're going to mow a lawn. That'll just take a second. I think I timed it before. It's either 6 or 8 seconds. Hard to believe that feels like a waste of time eventually, but Don't drive into the building. Hard right, and here we are. This should be another win for us. Our popularity, we're still, we're going to exceed the limit. We won't be able to book any more shows for battles of the band anyway. I think before I do that, because we're probably going to win today. I'm pretty sure it's a battle of the bands. It is a battle of the bands. So we have 3 more of those, 4, 5 more of those. Well, that is a lot. Let's see if we can schedule anything in the meantime. We are in Chicago. Big opportunity here. There, so right down the street, there's one. There's one. Let's go ahead and try those couple first. See if we have any luck. We've been to this place. I don't think we won one here. Since a few days have gone by, though, my thought is there could be new ones opening up later, even though I did just look at for a lot of these. Nope, theirs is next week, so not going to happen. What is this? We're booked elsewhere. Where are we booked? On the 29th, we are booked. The Humble Head. It's a straight up gig. It is not a battle. I think we're going to cancel that. We'll lose a little reputation for doing that. Don't want to do that more often than you have to, but I'm thinking it might be worth it today. I'm going to do it. The payout will be much better. I mean, at the very least. Are you sure you want to book this gig and cancel that other one? Yes, I do. Sorry.
Tonight's band is slap.
Tonight's band is slapping. Okay, there we go. It would be great if their Battle of the Bands was yesterday or last week.
What's up?
I doubt it was. I think I hit most of these. Yeah, here it is. Right there. We're booked elsewhere on the 5th. Where are we booked on the 5th? Barbara's Watering Hole, Battle of the Bands. Well, I think I'm going to skip that one too. It's a money thing. Yeah, we're going to suffer in St. Louis and in Missouri. Where's Reputations? It's right there. So, I mean, it's our best Reputation location, so it won't be that bad. But I wish I didn't have to do that. Wish I had a little more time here. Dolph Shed. The Hissing Sleep. The Fascinating Song. Well, there's 2 more we can try out. Let's head to this one first. One more street. That was close. I didn't fully intend to push that button. I was leaning on it a little, I guess, with my finger. More than I realized. Okay, coming up to this place. You do get to get chauffeured when you have a manager. It does cost you, but it does go pretty quick. Jump between these nice and fast. You just hit C and it costs you $100.
What'll it be?
We're not at a point where we're
Checking out
fully
the competition?
okay with spending that much for something like that just yet. There's a battle we can schedule. Okay, so that's something I'm glad we did. We picked it up one battle. It's a higher level venue. We picked up 2 higher level venue ads that were otherwise lower level. Not completely happy with myself about that. But I think they'll understand. Be like, you're not ever allowed to play here again. I don't think the game will do that. I do need to find where my gig is tonight because I lost track of it. Okay, and there's a battle here, but it's tomorrow, so there's a really good chance they don't have any more scheduled. Yeah, see, they schedule out a month-ish, and that's where they'll probably have their next battle. It'll be too late for us to
You know there's a show.
pick that one up tonight. So back to where we're playing, and that is this one here. Nope, this one here. There we go. Let's get there. I should have turned the other way, shouldn't I? Yeah. I was a little confused. I was trying to look at both maps and got confused. The wrong kind of multitasking there. This big city, driving around, that is the downside to the big city. You got all these venues, all these places to shop, places to see. Lots of time spent driving to get there. The smaller cities, towns, not quite so much. So just something to consider. Once you can chauffeur, no one cares. You just hit the C and you move to where you want to go. So that's great. All right. And there's the door. I hope I'm not being too presumptuous. We should win this, though. It'd be very unlikely that we don't. Let's get rid of the oldest song that isn't this one. We fluster immediately, and we'll play the newest song, which is this one. Hopefully we get a hit on that. Let's do it. We are by far the most popular band here. We're going to kind of blow them away. We could have a failure. We could have a string break or something. I'm actually not entirely averse to that right now, because I wouldn't mind having the opportunity to grab a couple of more of those battles. But nope, here we go. Results are in. We are by far the worst performing band, but we have great stage presence, so congrats. All right. Well, we'll take the money, that's for sure, and the popularity. And so, you know, our journey is set. We have the remaining battles that we have. We will play those out. Let's see how the set list did. They didn't like this song much. Wasn't relating to this song's attitude. I screwed that up. I forgot we were in Illinois. So even though I tried to screw it up, we still won. That's a little disappointing. I kind of feel like that shouldn't happen, honestly, but okay. Yeah, there we have it. Okay, well, I'm going to head home.
Cool night. Perfect for cruising
We won
around.
that one. I'm going to head home. It'll be a Saturday. Where is the next gig? Is it here?
Have a great
It's here. We're going to spend the night. I'm going to spend the night in a hotel. We will probably write a song or something and pick up where we leave off in the next episode. I want to thank you for your time this time, and until next time, fair travels.